it's Coach, and welcome back to another episode of Cricket Talkies, where as the Dream 11 IPL 2020 continues on progressing, we are here to talk about the preview of the upcoming match between Sunrisers Hyderabad and the Kolkata Knight Riders. And here today to join me, I have Chris and V. Say hello, guys.
Hi, Coach.
So this tournament has been a really fun tournament so far. With a lot of close matches up in the beginning and a lot of high scores, especially with KL Rahul, that phenomenal score just a couple nights back. That 130 something. Phenomenal job by him.
Yeah. Yes. One of the best IPL batting we have seen for a long time.
Yeah, I mean the highest score by any Indian player and the highest score by any captain in the IPL. So what a phenomenal knock that was. But we're not here to talk about that today, are we? Today we're here to talk about the Kolkata Knight Riders versus the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Both teams yet to get a win in this IPL. They're going to be looking for that win tomorrow at Abu Dhabi on the Sheikh Zayed Stadium. So V, what is your thought? What do you think the mindset is going to be as they go into this game? Both teams.
Both will be playing attacking cricket for sure.
And Chris, what about you? What do you think?
Well, actually, the first match, SRH should have won the match, just because of the foolishness of Besto, of course, who batted well, but he threw away his wicket, when needed most and carried on till the end, and they lost the match. And KKR, for some reason, they are not able to gel together. Okay, of course, they played only the first match, but still, actually, and I also noticed both the team, their middle order is very brutal, So unless somebody really actually plays well in the middle order and stays till the end, it will be very difficult for both the sides. And again, there is a big question mark on the SRH batting lineup whether they will be including Williamson. I know it's a very, very tough task to include him because they can include only 4 foreigners. But at the same time, Williamson is a very class player, okay, who captains the New Zealand side in all the 3 formats. So they should somehow try to include him in the playing 11 because he not only can be an anchor, but he can also be a destructor in the later stages, so final stages of the game. So I think they have to include Williamson and Nabi also because Nabi has a very good season in the recently concluded CPL. And the wickets are also in UAE will be helping his kind of play. So I feel they should try to include these 2 players,
SRH do have a little bit of a weaker middle order, and Williamson would definitely help bolster it. And Kolkata, they got Owen Morgan to help them in that middle order, and a surprising move with Dinesh Karthik coming 1 down last game. I think that might have offset the balance. Having him towards the end might have been very useful. But what do you guys think? Can we have an over dependence on someone like Andre Russell? Where if he doesn't perform with the bat, Kolkata tend to struggle a lot.
Yeah, I know. Because the thing is, Andre Russell in the recently concluded CPL, he didn't perform that well, And I also feel he's not fully fit. That's why he didn't bowl also in the CPL. But again, KKR will be relying heavily on him in the middle order, to be he and Ian Morgan. But more than Andre Russell, I would like them to see Ian Morgan scoring runs, because they need him to be in form. Unless he scores runs, KKR will be having problems.
And V, what do you think?
Same. I don't think Russell is fully fit and is a liability on the field too because he is not fully fit. And I think if he doesn't score runs, KKR will struggle.
Okay, and we come to the head-to-head between Kolkata and SRH. There's been 17 games between them. 10 have gone to Kolkata, 7 gone to SRH. And the leading wicket of the Sunrisers Hyderabad against Kolkata has been Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And we all know what he can do with the ball, spearheading the bowling attack and really giving that bowling the shape and direction that they need. So how effective do you think Bhuvi is going to be in tomorrow's game, Chris?
Yeah, Bhuvi is definitely a world-class bowler, And second thing, actually, as I said, in even KKR batting lineup, they have to re-strategize regarding Sunil Narine. Sunil Narine is not the same what he was 3-4 years before. And at the same time now, everybody knows that Sunil Narine is not that comfortable playing fast-paced bowling. Whenever the ball is pitched up short, he is not able to score runs. That every team has actually found his weak point, So I'm not quite sure whether actually Sunil Narine will be that effective at the top of the batting. And SRH has some good bowling attack, So Bhuvi supported by Sandeep Sharma. So they will have an edge. Bowling wise, SRH has an edge over KKR.
Okay, and V, what about you? What are your thoughts?
Bhuvneshwar will be the key for SRH victory. If he doesn't bowl well, they are not going to win for sure. But other than that, they have wicket taking ability in Sanjeev Sharma and Natarajan for last match. He bowled really well. So I think Natarajan will be also useful in this game.
Yeah, okay, and Sunil, the man with the ball, didn't really do the best as we were used to seeing him do. What do you think he's going to be doing in tomorrow's game in the Sheikh Zayed Stadium? We will start with you. What do you think is going to be Sunil Narayan's impact on tomorrow's game?
Sunil Narayan 4 over is like a dream. He's going to bowl well, no matter what conditions are. He even in his first game he bowled really good, and but batting I'm not sure. But SRH has not heavily fast bowlers, so I think Sunil might tomorrow open and score runs.
And Chris, what about you? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I still feel Sunil Narayan is a key bowler for KKR, and he's still the number one bowler in the IPL. And even for SRH, Rashid Khan will be the key bowler. But again, for KKR, Pat Cummins, we have to see how he bowls, because the big price tag is going to be put a lot of pressure on him, But he is a world-class bowler, no doubt about that. And he is also batting well nowadays. And they have Shivam Movi also. So their bowling also is very reasonably, they have good bowling attack. But SRH, I am very sure tomorrow David Warner will be able to score, because the last match he was unfortunately got run out. And they have an explosive opening stand, it all depends upon how they take off, you see.
Yeah, as you brought it up, David Warner and Johnny Bairstow, you cannot talk about SRH without talking about their phenomenal performance in the 2019 edition of the IPL. Unfortunately, got cut short due to national duties, but last game, we saw Bairstow get off to a flyer of a start, and unfortunately Warner got run out. Otherwise, I'm feeling he would have done well. So, V, what are your thoughts? Do you think Johnny Bairstow and David Warner are going to play that key partnership role that they did in 2019?
Yes. Tomorrow, David Warner is going to be the key performer as at the top of the order for SRH, and definitely will score runs. Unfortunately, last time he was run out. Otherwise, it was SRH game.
Okay. Now we're going to move on to the toss. What do you think that winning side should pick? Let's start with you, Chris.
Well, I think the thing is people say there is a lot of due factor, but at the same time, if you have seen the matches, the side batting first has won the match, irrespective of the due factor. So considering that, I feel actually tomorrow also they will do the same thing. The side winning the toss will bat first, and try to put up a score. And it seems that score is becoming difficult by the batting side chasing, So definitely the team winning the toss will bat first.
And V, what about you? What are your thoughts?
Bat first. Win toss, bat first. That should be the mantra.
Okay. And as far as the teams go, what changes do you think Kolkata and SRH are going to look to make to their lineups? We will start with you.
I don't think there will be any change in Kolkata Knight Riders. They're going to play the same 11.
And what about SRH?
SRH definitely Mitchell Marsh is gone. So in his place, I think Williamson will play. I think that's the only change there will be also.
And Chris, what about you?
Well, I feel actually in Mitchell Marsh place they might bring in Nabi for tomorrow's match, and for KKR that Naik might go out, and they might bring in one batsman in his place, because they need some batting in the middle order. Okay, so that's.
Yeah, as a floater, Rahul Tripathi has had a little more success. In addition to maybe because there's Siddesh Lad in there, who unfortunately didn't get a chance much for Mumbai, but maybe he can prove himself worthy in Kolkata. I think both of them would be a better choice for floater as opposed to Nikhil Naik, who doesn't have the best strike rate. Moving on from that, who do you guys think are going to be the key players to watch out for in tomorrow's game? Chris, let's start with you.
For KKR, I feel it's going to be Ian Morgan. I'm banking heavily on him because actually he had a very good recently concluded series in England. But unfortunately, as they said, he just came in out of quarantine, and played straight away. Maybe actually he needed some time to get used to the conditions. Okay, so tomorrow maybe his day. He definitely scored. And as far as SRH is concerned, I definitely feel it's going to be David Warner.
And V, what about you?
From KKR, Shubman Gill, and from SRH, Johnny Bairstow.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny Bairstow did get off to a good start last game, as we said before. If he can continue that form.
And the thing is all with Johnny Bairstow, if he scores 1 or 2 innings, he consistently scores, say, 5 or 6 innings. So I think tomorrow will be Johnny Bairstow again.
Yeah, I mean, that would definitely help SRH out a lot. They're in desperate search for a win, and so is Kolkata. Both sides really need a win. And speaking of that, Chris, who do you think is going to be the winning side tomorrow?
See, it's very difficult to say, but again, actually, I would say SRH has slightly advantage over KKR, primarily because of their explosive batting nature. And KKR, though they have a decent bowling attack, but their batting is very brutal. So considering that, I feel SRH has slight advantage over KKR.
And V, what about you? Who do you think is going to be the winning side?
KKR. Tomorrow KKR is winning for sure. And Shubman Gill will be the key.
Okay, that concludes our preview of the upcoming SRH versus Kolkata game. Please do like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with anyone you think might be interested. And I hope you all had a very fun time watching this, and we will continue our coverage of the Dream 11 IPL 2020.